Okay.
Hello and welcome back to Southside Miniatures, to part 3 of 1950s American Diner. In part 2, what I did say we was going to concentrate on the door, the coping stones, and blending this brickwork in to make it an older effect. Right, I'm going to stand the box up on its sides like that, so we can easily get to the door. What I'm going to do is mark 2mm around the edge of the brickwork on the insides, and then get a bit of 2mm basswood, and they're 2mm thick. And as what I'm going to do is mark off on from the outsides. I'm going to mark off 2mm from the edge of the basswood, per one mark at the top of the woods and one mark at the bottom. Mark that, and then using the straight edge on the ruler, sit it on them 2 marks, and then cut very carefully and slowly, but watch your fingers, and keep away from children, because the blades are very, very sharp. And go along and cut through, and all the way through, to get a 2mm bit of edging. And I've already cut a bit, and they're all ready for that. And as you can see, that is 2mm thick, as I'll show you. And as you can see that, and that will sit around the edge of the box like that, and then cut that side to length, and that's the same as that side, and then glue that in, or just set it in for a tester, and then cut your bottom and your top, and then once that's all nice and cut properly, and then we will be back to glue it in. Right, yeah, if you can get your ruler, measure from the bottom of your box to the bottom of your door frame. If you measure up 5mm, so it's 5mm of this line to the bottom of your door frame. So it will be 5mm, and then do this end as well, 5mm, and then that should bring that level. Right, if you got any, I know I've just chipped a little bit off it, but never mind. And that time I'll cover it, and ours ain't going to notice anyway. So if you get your cocktail stick and go around getting all the loose glue out of it, scrape it against your box, your lid, sorry, and as make sure your glue's gone. Well, there's quite a bit there, because you need to sit your door in now. So I think that's about it. So this way here should be 3.4 centimetres, and then 3.4 there. So we will measure again. Yeah, that's 3.4 there, and 3.4 there, and as in long ways it should be 7 points, or say about 8 centimetres and 8 centimetres. And if you make it too that little bit too big, you can always sand it down. But if you make it too short, and we can't add to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go away now, and I'm going to cut a bit out of basswoods, and they're 2 millimeters thick, and as you know, we'll come back, and as you know, we'll cut the decoration of what to go onto the door. Before we carry on with this video, and I'd like to say about the 1950s American Diner Part 2. I'm very sorry about the video, because this is the first time we have done any videos on measuring things and showing it and by video. Yes, and we did make it, and I did lay all the bricks and that on video, and I did and record everything, and all the bricks, all the bits of front we're putting the wood on it, and they're putting the putting the first coat, putting the first base coat on, and putting the red brick colour on as well. But we made them too long, and but this is the first time, so if you can please forgive us, and as we get better as you go along, and then you only learn by your mistakes. So, and then they're sorry about that. So now we're and I'll get back to and then making a door. Right, as what I've done, I have lined up with my bit of basswoods, and that is with the lines on the mats, and that is, and I have measured 3.4 centimetres, or 34 millimeters, and made made 2 lines, and that's going across the width wise of the timber, and I made 2 lines as marks. There's one there and one up there, and drew a line through, and as you know, I've turned it around rounds, and as you know, I've made and I measured 7.9 centimetres, and made 2 marks. That's one, and the one at the top was one at the top and one at the bottom, and that's in drew a line, and that is, and then get your ruler, go along that line, go along that line, and on that line, what I do, I will turn it around the other way, so that makes that better, and then go along that line with your craft knife, and then cut that out. And then you turn it around, and then cut out the other ends. And once that's cut out, you should be able to break that off. Right, the box is over, as you can see. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fit this in here and have a look, see if it fits. And it does perfect. Move it over a touch to give it a little bit of a gap in there. Or get this is a cocktail stick. Lift it out. Try it the other way. No, I think it'll be better that way. Oop. Yeah. I've just lost my cocktail stick on the floor. Yeah, and they're perfect. I know there's a little bit of gap around there, but you won't see that and once it's all finished, the outside. And so what I'm going to do, and now what I'm going to, if you can bear with me just 1 minute, what I'm going to do is move the box back over, and then we should start doing the trim around the door. Sorry, on the door. Okay, I've cut my two 45-degree angles, and as in both, and as in the two side bits and the top bit, and plus I've cut two bits at 24 millimeters long, and that is and that one bit is that's 7 millimeters wide, and the other bit is to go and as is 4 millimeters wide, and this one is to go inside in the middle there, and this one is to go it was down the bottom, was like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go away, stick these down, and then come back to you, and once these are stuck. I've just finished off the door frame, and plus I've put the trimming around the door. If I could just sit out there, and the door and the door frame I'm going to give a brown wash and see how that looks. And it might need another coat, but we'll see as we go. And plus I'm going to do this bottom step grey, so it looks like a concrete step. So what I'm going to do is lay the box down, and then show you and how small the door handle is. Okay, I've done the handle, as you know, and then if you can see that, I don't know if you can see that, and my wife is just zooming the camera in, if you can see it. And I'll put it on the box there, so you can see it better, and then maybe better. And it's only tiny. Well, and that's also what I'm going to do is put the door in there, and that fits perfect, as you can see. So I painted the doorstep grey, as you can see. And what I'm going to do now is move the box over to there, over this side over here. And then I'm going to start painting the door, and it is acrylic burnt umber, and as I mixed it up with and I watered it down. So let's have a go, and let's see how it looks. And also, once I've done this door, I'm going to do the door frame as well with this, and see how it looks afterwards, and if it needs more, some more on it to make it a bit deeper colour or darker colour, and I will and add some more to it. So we do the brush strokes the same way as the grain's going, and that should look alright. Well, that's that paint. That's one coat. I've still got to touch up in the corners and all that, but well, I'm just showing you this, and now what I'm going to do is go off a camera, paint the rest of it and the door frame, and I will come back and show you how it looks afterwards. Right, I've done the door frame, as you can see. I've done the door, and the handle I painted silver. So what I'm going to do now is stick this door in the door frame, because it's only for show, and that, so I'm going to do that, and then once it's dry, and I'm going to Mod Podge it. So I'll put the door down there so it don't fall off. I'll put some glue in my tray. And only a little bit I need. I don't need too much. As you can see, I don't think that's too much, and because all it is just spreading it around there. If you do get any glue on the wood like I've got there, if you just wipe it off quickly, and there, what I just see. So let's just put this in and glue it, and make sure you got kind of a gap even all the way round, or down the two sides. And that's the door done. And all I've got to do now is wait till this dries, and now I can Mod Podge it. So now it's starting the coping stones. Right, as what I decided not to do is put coping stones around. But as what I'm going to do, I'm going to put brickwork on both sides, and timber on the facades. So and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Mod Podge this first, and all the way around the top, and then paint the two sides grey, leaving the front and they're just Mod Podged. And then I'm going to start putting the brickwork on, and the timber to go along and on top on the facades. Right, I've Mod Podged all this, and that is all around the top. What I'm going to do is start, and I'm going to put some grey paint along both sides, and then we'll start gluing on the timber on the front, because the Mod Podge is dry now. So I'm going to start on these sides. It's a grey acrylic paint. So once I stick the bricks on, because it will look like there's some grout in there. So I've just done that side there. It doesn't matter if it goes on this and it's on the insides. because once I was do the roof, it's all going to be black anyway. So then that's how I hide that. I'll do this side here now. I need a little bit more paint. Should be enough there now. Oh, I've got a big blob there, I don't want it going down the wall. A little bit more than I do. Okay, and now it's for the, and I'm just going to clean this brush out and wash it out, and I'll be back to start the timber on the front. Well, I've taken me bit of wood off the blender where I was bending it with elastic bands, you see, and there's one, and this will fit on there like that. And as what I'm going to do is do the arch first, and then work out, and that both ways with the wood, so we can match it all up. And and what I'm using is Gorilla Glue, and I've got a bit in the tub, as you can see, and so I'm going to put a bit on there. Put a bit on all the way down, all the way over like that, and make sure you ain't got none on the face of it. So I'll get me arch sit that right on the edge. Feel by your fingers, you can, and then you can feel it by your fingers there. What I will do is get this clamp, and make sure that's on there. Sure that's in line, and then I'll bend that down so that goes on top, and put another clamp on there, and there's line it up, and I'll just grab a couple of more clamps. I'll clamp this down, and then I will be and then I will come back to you. Right, okay, I've got the clamps on, as you can see, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to start sticking these bits of wood on here, and I've cut them. So what I'm going to do, I've got one to go there, I've got one to go in there, and I've got one to go on there. Like that. So I've got some glue in my little tray or lid, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this on just smooth it over nice and easy. And then put a bit up there. like that. Just sit that down there for the moment. Now we'll sit this one in. What's right on the edge of that. And that's how that should do. That one. Use that out. Get a spare cocktail stick, sorry about that. And there's it in. This one will fit in now. Like that, bring that out to the edge as well. Like that. And then put this one on, and then do the other sides, and as wait till it dries. What I'm going to clamp these down. Right. Oh. Clamp these down like that, so it holds it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clamp this one down, do this side here, and then do the other side, and then I'll come back to you. And all the trimmings on now. I've got all the clamps on, well, as you can see, holding it down, and while it's sticking. And after it's stuck, I'll be able to start putting the bricks on both sides. So I'll be back in, I'll be back as soon as this is stuck, and that is to do the brickwork. So I'll see you soon. And okay, I've already started putting some bricks on, and now as you can see, and that's what I do. I just and they just do these little bits here. And they're just along there, so you can see how I'm putting it on, and I'm going to have to come off camera and finish it off, and then I'll come back to you after I got all the bricks on. It's getting dark, it's getting hard to see in here now actually. It's getting darker. Oh, that one got stuck to my finger. And this one here I've got to cut in. Yeah, the brickwork's done now. I've done the brickwork, and I just want to show you this this stuff that we brought. It's one-time spackling, and I've never ever used it before. And as I've seen and other people use it on the and that's on the internet, and it looks and they're pretty good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do, and that is put a bit of grey paint down, mix this up with the grey paint, and between the brickwork, I'm going to fill these in, because once you get brickwork, the top of the brickwork's got to be sealed. And I'll just put a little bit more in, as you know. And I'm going to mix this up and see how this comes out. Oh, that's coming up better, I think. Oh yeah, much better. That's coming out right now, they're great. New stuff. What might you, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to use my finger, put it on, or try some. I'll put it down there for a moment. Okay, I've moved the box over, as you can see, and what I'm going to do is just put some on with my finger. And once I put it all in, what I do, I'll get a damp cloth and wipe the top of the bricks down, and hopefully it'll come, it'll be alright. And then I can paint the top of the bricks red then. And hopefully I made enough. A little bit more there. Just looking at it's looking alright at the moment. I just got to wipe it down. Alright, was what I do, and what I'm going to do is turn the box round, and and start the other side. Okay, I'm going to put a tray on the top. It's all and then mixed up now. And try to get that there. So if I'm and sorry if my hand's in the way. What I do, I turn the box around a little bit, so you can see. Might need a little bit more water in that because it's a bit dark. Just spread that around. Over there. Down there. Turn it back around so you can see. We're near enough there. Because I'm just going to turn the box around to me so I can see. So I can see, because there's another bit to get it. Instead of leaning over and try and have a look. Well, it's come out and rather well. We'll just have to see once it dries, and let's see what it looks like. Wipe off the box there. But its front's going to be covered anyway, and that's, I don't know, and I don't know if I'm going to do this in brickwork or put a wooden panel around it. Where I just have to and have a think about it. Okay, it's now for the bricks. Made a start on painting the bricks, and it is brick red. What I've done the two sides and the back with, so it all matches. And if you do like this video, if you could please subscribe and push that like button, and if you would please, and if you need to get in contact with us, or and then you can on southsideminiatures@gmail.com. gmail.com. So I won't be able to blend the walls in as in this video, because as the video will be miles too long. So sorry about that. I did say that I was going to blend in the brickwork to make it look older, but I will do in the next video. Oh no, sorry, I won't. It'll be we will be going inside. And that is inside to do it, to start on the inside, sorry. And then we have to do that when I decide what I'm going to do with the is the front of the American Diner. Because I don't really want to try to blend the walls in, and as I decide to have brickwork on the front. Well, it's looking okay, and as I said, and I might have to give it another coat, but I will leave it. So what I'll do now is turn the box round, and then we'll carry on with the other sides. Well, it's the other side, as you can see, and we shall finish this brickwork off. thank you for choosing our video to watch again, and as this the next one will be number 4, but he will be inside the American Diner, doing the ceiling, the walls, and then hopefully putting the bar in, and all the chairs and all that. So once again, thank you for choosing our video, and hopefully let's speak to you in the next one.